it's you again. Welcome back to the Lightskin Hour.
Boy, if you don't...
Alright. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Lightskin Hour. Thank you all for watching the videos. Thank you for the views. We got over 300 hits with both the trailer and episode 1 combined. Thank you all for that. Couldn't have done it without you. I'm pushing to get more, obviously, so I gotta make an identity, a brand for myself. This is Lightskin Hour. We do light skin things, all right? Or light skin tings, whatever you wanna call it. I got a great response from everybody, so because of all the great positivity, the network granted me a little increased budget. So I think you guys can tell the camera quality is a little bit more sharper, more better, more in depth. We got a new guy, can't see him, but he's behind, he's holding the camera. Because, you know, y'all told me you wanted some angles. I'm gonna give you angles. So, and for those people that, you know, you haven't subscribed yet, listen, no worries, I get it. I'm trying to make a name for myself. I wanna be able to make the cut. I wanna be able to be in your subscription box. So, you know, I'll keep making these videos and, you know, hopefully it makes you subscribe. And I appreciate the views anyway. Thank you for that. I wanna call this segment Light Skin Thoughts. Thoughts from your neighborhood light skin. Now listen, I have to put this out as well because of all the people that are easily triggered.
I'm mad.
These are all thoughts that anybody can have, all right? A light skin, we ain't that special, all right? It's just what I am. The show is called Lightskin Hour. It's for marketing purposes, okay? So don't get triggered. We're just having fun. If I'm having a war with someone, Light Skin Wars, LSW. If I got a beef with somebody, Light Skin Beef, LSB. It's fun. It's a hashtag. Let it be. Crazy, like the society that we live in now. I gotta like put out like that explanation to explain why light skin thing is a thing. Light Skin Hour, Light Skin Thoughts, Light Skin LST. It all goes together. All right. First topic, nostalgia. So, what is nostalgia? We already know what it is. All the things that we felt as kids, as little adolescents. You know, when we would go outside, back when that was a thing, and you know, you would have to go back home when the street lights turn on. Or, you know, you're playing Ding Dong Ditch. You can't do that no more because of Ring. But remember that game? You go to the doorbell, boom, 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 boom. Run away, scream like crazy, like, you know, laugh off. It was so fun. Like those were the best times. Or like the shows and the movies that you watched as well. And it's crazy how everything is set up now because it can be as if too much nostalgia may be a bad thing. I feel like nostalgia is not just something that you feel, right? Like it feels great because it reminds you of the peace that you had when you were a kid. You, back when life was simple, right? And then you look at all these movies and these shows and it's all about all these reboots, all these recycled ideas. Like we're getting a live action Clifford. Why? Why is there a live action Clifford? The big red dog. Keep them animated. Keep it the show that was there when we were growing up in like the 90s, 2000s. It doesn't need to keep being brought back up. Make another Clifford, but in a different way. And then that leads into the next thing. Original thoughts, original ideas. You feel like as if all the movies that get green-lighted are either superhero movies or movies that we're familiar with. Like, you know, they might make like another, you know, how many Halloweens have they made? You know, hey, it's spooky season, October. And Spider-Man, Batman, and all the superheroes, like, right? Like, there's so many, like, there's always gonna be a sequel and a spin-off and a prequel and a whatever. I mean, we're all always inspired by something. Hey, you like lights? Then come check out Dion's Neon Lights. We understand the importance of equality, but darkness loves to consume. As a fellow light skin, sometimes we misrepresent ourselves. Our intentions, though pure, comes off as disdain. It no longer floods when it rains. Dion's neon lights. And it seems as if now, because we have too much information, because we have access to everything in the world, you know, in the palm of our hands, it's as if we're being punished for that. That new ideas can't be brought into the forefront because it's too woke for the general populace, right? I mean, think of the phenomenon right now of Squid Game on Netflix, right? I'm sure you've all seen the headlines where the creator was rejected for over 10 years on the premise of the story, and then finally Netflix picked it up, and then here's his chance, and now it's #1 show in like 90 countries, right? So, including the US, of course. And you think to yourself, where's everybody's, where is that resolve, right? Does everyone have the patience to try again and again and again for 10 years straight? To really do, like, are you really that passionate about something that you're gonna keep trying for 10 years and finally get your big break? And it seems as if we're deterred from that, right? Nostalgia is now used as a weapon in a sense, to where we can't allow ourselves to form our own original thoughts. But then I also ask myself, are there actually original thoughts? Everything is always derived from something. I might be a big fan of Star Wars, or a big fan of animation, and I subconsciously, without even realizing it, I'm using that as inspiration or as further ideas or references towards new projects that I am doing for myself. Or I might put it in my writing, some little anime reference, just to show respect for what I grew up with and the music that shaped me in my life, right? Music artists, when they're recording new songs, there's always samples, right? There's always sample tracks that the artist will just re-record over, and then that becomes their new big hit. But it's concerning to me because I feel like we're just not noticing it. I think to myself, nobody really misses commercials, of course, but when there were commercial breaks on TV, you know, and when we had to wait a week after week after week to watch our favorite shows, versus binging it all, versus everything being like all on the plate right here, and I'm just constantly, you know, devouring it and constantly consuming, but I don't have a chance to actually sit back and digest. It's just constant consumption. And I think that's the dangers that we're falling into. I mean, look at yourself, you know, watching the TV. I mean, we brag now about how many hours we watched a show, or I binged 2 seasons worth of Friends or The Office or whatever shows that people watch that's like, you know, generic, or they just like have it as background noise, right? Or maybe it's a brand new show and it's like, oh yeah, Squid Game, and I watched all 9 episodes straight. Dang, that means like a streaming service took 9 hours out of my life. And it's not to make you all feel bad about it. I do the same exact thing, but it's just making you aware of, wow, 10 years ago, maybe even 15 years ago when we were much younger, we didn't have all that. I think maybe on demand just started becoming a thing, but it wasn't anything to where everything is on demand now, right? I mean, entertainment, of course, is on demand. Food is on demand. We have, remember back in the day, we would say McDonald's, I wish they could deliver, and now DoorDash can deliver anything and everything to your house. And you also just realize like everything is in the palm of your hands. It's pretty dangerous. Streaming services give us, they give us literally the whole catalog of all the shows that we've grown up on just to keep us distracted, to give us that sense of familiarity, that sense of peace. I mean, I'm getting tired of like, how many times are we gonna see the same exact idea or concept just rehashed and recycled over and over and over again? I feel as if we stay too stuck in the past, we then have a tendency to repeat the past, right? Thus the saying, history always repeats itself. Food for thought. Lightskin thoughts. I just have this tendency to I don't know, I feel like light skin thoughts is my tendency to just overanalyze everything. It's as if once I overanalyze, you really start to begin to see the What was that? That's weird. It's as if the network is getting upset with what I'm saying. It's like the idea of controlling large groups of people by giving them an all-access pass to their past. It's like they want to make like this empire. Get out! Yo, what's this all about? Wait, get this off my chest. Y'all upset with me because I'm telling people what may be, what could be, what should be? Nah, screw you guys, alright? There's only episode 2, but they need to know how I feel. They need to know what it's like to feel. Stop taking that away from people. Stop it. I mean, another thing about that too, all right? What I say in the moment or in an instant does not define my reality, all right? If I say that the Lakers all right, it doesn't mean that the Lakers forever. The moment, all right? Stop taking what I said back in 2017 and trying to apply it in 2021. I'm different now. I'm different now. Hey, come on, man. No, I didn't mean all that. Hey, I don't even watch sports, all right? The Lakers, what's wrong with them? Hey!
It would seem that Taran Major has made a breach of contract. We advised him to watch the words that he says. However, we might be able to renegotiate. It's all up to you, the viewer. While you're watching this, comment below. If you want to hear more of what Taran has to say, let us know. If what he's saying is too much, it's too offensive, you don't like to hear these things, let us know, and we will remove him permanently. Be sure to type wisely. We will not tolerate any trolls.
Stop trying. Just let it go on.